Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the virtual Roblox Thunder and Lightning over Arizona Air Show. This is an American air show, because of course it is. So we're going to be looking at a load of American demo teams tearing it up over the skies. Here over I don't know how to pronounce it, Davis-Monthan Air Base in the US. I'm going to struggle with the pronunciations that I, as a Brit, am not very familiar with. I can hear something is in the air already. I don't know what it is. According to the scripts here, it says the national anthem flyover by the A-10s will be first. Then we'll have an F-35 flyover. I can see something just there. What's that? That looks to me like an F-35 already. There's an F-35 in the air already. Good stuff. Then we'll have the virtual Roblox Thunderbirds, which is a team I'm very excited for. I haven't seen them perform in a long time, so I'm very excited to see them tear it up in the air. Bloody hell, that's loud. I don't know if that's as loud for you as it is for me, but that's bloody noisy. After the Thunderbirds, we'll have the F-14 Tomcat performing today, which I'm very excited to see. We've seen that perform a couple of times at different air shows throughout the season. Here we have a nice welcome message, good stuff. Then we'll have the F-22, which is forever an absolutely stunning performance and one of the best solo teams that Roviation has ever seen. So I'm very excited to have the F-22 back fly again at this air show. Then we'll have the A-10 demonstration, very unique aircraft. It's not a fighter, it's a ground attack aircraft, and it's the only one going to be flying here today, before a very unique performance from the virtual Roblox Blue Angels, 1986. This is a legacy team, and it's the only team performing here today that isn't based on a real-life modern display team. So they're replicating what the Blue Angels were back in 1986. They're flying old aircraft and doing their old legacy performance. So it's very exciting. Before we have the first aircraft come over, I've got my airshow handler on call ready to tell me when the first display is going to come over. I thought we'd have a little look through the booths. Oh god, copyright music. Da, 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 da. There we go. Just pretend there's a national anthem on, because I physically cannot play it. All the people in game, of course, can, but the one rule for my stream is that no audio can be played without prior me checking out, make sure it's not going to get my my YouTube channel getting a copyright strike. So the national anthem is now playing. Sorry you can't hear it. That is YouTube doing things. If you want to join this game and check out the actual live air show, join the Discord for the air show, link in the description, and then you can join the game through their Discord. I'm not posting it here in my own stuff, because they're going to change it probably. It always happens. F-35's dropped down to altitude there. It's picked up a lot of speed. Here it is. Should we play a little bit of the... Da, 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 da. Sorry, I can't show that. Large loot from the F-35 there. It's such a gorgeous aircraft. And the F-35, a lot of people, it's a bit of a Marmite aircraft, love it or hate it. I really didn't like it when it was first, having all its issues, but I absolutely adore the F-35 now. Here it comes, thundering overhead, afterburners lit. Absolutely stunning aircraft, that. It just looks, it is obviously 5th generation fighter. Absolutely stunning. I love that jet. Showing off its how manoeuvrable it is there with a couple of rolls. It's already performed a loop there, and as well as all for all the flying skill, the developers behind the scenes, the tech crews, adding that beautiful smoke as it performs these loops. Developing Roblox aircraft is bloody difficult, so all the aircraft that we see here, make sure it's not just the pilots we're looking at, they're just showing off the aircraft that the developers there have built. Stunning job by the whole team there. Oh, hello lads, how are you all doing? The Thunderbirds appear to have rocked up behind me. Fair enough, good stuff. Right, let's go look at the booths like I said I was going to beforehand. Cool, so first up we have the F-14 Tomcat booth. There is the Tomcat on the patch. We've got their nice helmet. Sam Asage is in chat. Sam Asage is an expert in RAF helmets at the moment. This isn't obviously RAF, but I wonder if Sam could tell me a bit more about this helmet than I could possibly give you. Got patches, of course, both the triangular demo patches that the F-14 is known for, and the proper Tomcat circular patch. A couple removed before flight, or one removed before flight tag. A couple of Marine and Navy patches, good stuff. It's got a couple of prints that someone's ready to sign. They've got the flight suit there as well, looking absolutely gorgeous. All in all, I actually love the red tail on that aircraft. I've just received word that the F-35 is ready to start. Now the Anthem's gone. I can switch on the audio. And look out for this gorgeous aircraft. It's going to come thundering overhead just a second. That's not an F-35, that's a Thunderbird, but not in the traditional sense. It's a flying man. Right, if anyone's got eyes on the F-35, I've no clue if it comes in from crowd left, crowd right, or even crowd rear. So we'll look into that. Sam Sage, of course, knowing the helmets, being the resident helmet expert, apparently thinks that's a copyright music. Thinks that's a HGU 33 helmet. Fair enough. Very cool. Thank you, Sam. Here we have the booth of the virtual Roblox Blue Angels. I can't get too close to this booth because they have copyright music that blasts out of it if you get too close. Dr. Pepper, of course, they do. A nice animated TV that shows some nice pictures. I love the design of their banners. The graphic design that goes in with this team is pretty stunning. Virtual Roblox Blue Angels, of course, being one of the most well-known it's just one of the top-tier teams in aviation. Got some nice pictures of both. You can see there the F-18s and the legacy jets. What are the legacy F-18 jets? Someone can confirm with me in a second. We've got some merch that the Blue Angels have on sale, both the yellow and the blue merch. And the Thunderbirds booth also looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Does this have any music that's going to blast out? No, it does not. Good stuff. Patches, of course, every booth needs patches. I love patches. I need to get some American display team patches, actually. They've got their caps, one of their training aids, another helmet, which Sam could probably know what it is. It looks fairly similar to the other one. I don't hear the F-35 at the moment. I am keeping a keen ear out for it. Oh, looks like the Blue Angels. The Thunderbirds have been spawned in, which is very good. Dark says A4 Skyhawks. Perfect. Thank you very much. Of course, I did know that. I'm just a lot going on right now. I swear I knew that. Copyright music. There we go. The pictures are gorgeous. They put on these. No expense spared with these ones. Of course, we've got the clothing rack because they all want you to buy each other's. They all want you to buy their merch because, of course, they do. It's another income stream for them. In the this will be the Black Knights. Absolutely gorgeous teams. Been knocking around for quite a while now. So they're one of the longer standing teams. They, of course, find the F-16s. And their signature red and white. They absolutely look gorgeous. More merch. Black Knights, good stuff. There's their Discord server. I hear an F-35. Sounds like it's coming from crowd left. I can just about make out the silhouette. There's the F-35 hovering just over the horizon there. It's hard to make out what speed it's going at now, but I can promise you it's thundering in at quite a severe speed. Aircraft need to build up quite a lot of energy before they run in for their display, because obviously with these high energy manoeuvres they're going to burn quite a lot off. Here is the F-35 Lightning II. With you guys right now, my game is actually on the lowest volume setting you can get in Roblox, so that's how loud these planes are. Of course, the developers of these aircraft, wanting to make them realistic, crank the volume right up to the maximum so if one flies past, you know about it. It's a display aircraft after all. It's trying to show off, and it's loud, it's bold, it's the F-35. You can see this aircraft, being a fighter, has no external weapons. Of course, it can have that ability, but usually it tucks them inside, keeping it inside that radar protective. In fact, there it is, opening up its weapons bay there. That's where the aircraft would keep its weapons. And that's what makes the F-35 so special, is its radar defensive measures, I guess. Everything about the aircraft has been designed to reduce its radar cross-section, make it harder to detect from long range. So this aircraft can sneak and penetrate into enemy airspace completely undetected, or at least until it's too late. This airshow is actually open to the public, so if any of you guys want to join the game, you can join the Thunder and Lightning Discord in the description below. Join their Discord and they'll have a link to the game. Gorgeous. I'll switch over to the spectate function of the game. Oh, if I find the right jet, there it is. Because that automatically zooms it for me. Just means I have to move over like that. Might just have to enlarge that a little bit. That's a pretty plane. You can tell it's the F-35A variant. The F-35B is the one that hovers, and the F-35C is the one that can land on carriers. This is the F-35A, meaning it has a gun. You can see that little lump on the right-hand side of the fuselage there. It's also got the refueling, air-to-air refueling mounts just behind the cockpit. There you can see it on the main fuselage. So the F-35A is lighter than the other jets. It's primarily used by the US Air Force. absolutely gorgeous. It's blowing me away. So I have to keep opening that. It's not really letting me change tabs very easily. Oopsie, there we go. It's not letting me zoom out. There we go. Having issues with the camera. Apologies for that. Oh, F-35. Of course, the F-35 is brand new. And it's been designed to replace lots of different aircraft. The US has quite a few aging fighters, including the F-16, the A-10, the F-18, even the Harriers that the US Marines use. Manufacturer Lockheed Martin like to boast that it's the most advanced fighter jet ever created, and the F-35 is there to solve the problem of aging airframes. Of course, because it's trying to do all of these things as a jack of all trades, its primary function falls under multi-role fighter, same as most modern J fighter jets. And this aircraft can produce up to 43,000 pounds of thrust, which is pretty ridiculous. At Patron, why not turn down your game a bit through the volume mixer? Because that would make it less fun. It's meant to be loud, it's an air show. You want to be blown away a little bit, even if it means I can't talk. As you can see, the F-35 is now slowing right down, pulling into a high alpha right now. Looks like the F-35 is getting ready for a slow speed pass in from the right. Just a speck in the distance there, wait for it to get a little bit closer, and then I'll zoom right in. Look how slowly the aircraft's going. That is a very, very high alpha. Slow speed pass, pushing it right up, showing that it's got over a 1-to-1 thrust ratio. So firing chaff and flares, there's flares falling off behind the aircraft. Flares, of course, being countermeasures the aircraft use to throw off infrared missiles. Basically what a flare is a very, very hot firework the aircraft throws out to try and make, if there's a heat-seeking missile, it'll try and follow the very hot thing that isn't the engine. It'll get distracted. The F-35 is armed with a wide range of advanced weapons, including air-to-air missiles. It can have air-to-ground missiles and even bombs, laser-guided or dumb bombs. It's got an incredibly advanced precision targeting system there in the nose. You might just be able to see it underneath the pilot's sat. It's a little crystal-looking diamond structure. Precision camera there in the nose means it can strike with incredible accuracy from incredible ranges. So yeah, overall the F-35A, this is the A of course as mentioned earlier. It's an incredibly advanced and capable fighter jet. One of the most impressive things about the F-35 is its data link system. The F-35 can gather information through its incredibly advanced radar systems and then share it to its allies. Other F-35s can then see what other aircraft see, and they can build a large data picture of what's going on in the combat environment. The F-35 has some incredibly powerful computers on board, meaning it can gather and process huge amounts of data. There you can see those gear doors coming down now. The F-35 gets ready to land. You may notice that every single, from those gear doors to the weapons bays we saw earlier, every single panel that opens up is got very sharp ridges. Those ridges, of course, helping to deflect radar waves away. Once the F-35 lands, we will be expecting the virtual Roblox Thunderbirds be taking off very shortly. Oops, I almost clicked something on my tab there. And here comes the F-35A coming in to land now. After an incredible performance here at Thunder and Lightning over Arizona. And it's down. Amazing performance from the pilot there. Which means now I need to get ready to spectate the Thunderbirds. Looks like the pilots are mounted up already. Some have even got their kit on. I love this. On the Thunderbirds, all those flags you can see there represent all the aircraft, all the countries that the Thunderbirds have performed at. I love that touch. It's really cool. So we wait for them. Quickly go to some of the other booths. We've got the F-15 here. F-15 will be performing tomorrow. The airshow will be continuing at the same time tomorrow. Got lots more merch here. More patches, more prints. I love the design of that t-shirt. That one's really cool. Look at that. Very unique. Of course, doing some flying with other teams there. The P-51. We've got the F-22, one of the largest aircraft that's performing at this airshow, if not the largest. This is an absolutely mammoth aircraft. Oh, I love the blueprint. Have they got that on a t-shirt? Might have that. Can't really see. What are those designs? Kind of vaporwavy Raptor. The F-22 Raptor is just one of the best looking aircraft of all time. There's the F-35. That's $6. It's not what they're buying. Oh, there's copyright music coming at the A10 booth there. I like that little woggle man they've got there. That's not distracting at all. There's a media kit. Oh, what was that? I heard noises. Are we getting ready to see the Thunderbirds? Looks like all the pilots are now kitted up. The Thunderbirds have asked me to play a little short audio clip, so I'll play that now. And yeah, get ready for their performance. I don't know if this will work, so let me know if it does. I did this fairly last minute, get their audio clip ready for this air show. So I'll play that now and see if it works. Don't know if that's working. I'll have to play it another way. Okay, just a second. If I get this up for you. Well, that's really bloody quiet, isn't it? Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I'm just playing the audio file. Yep, of course. Next up is the virtual Roblox Thunderbirds.
The 21st century, a noble symbol of freedom and a tireless pursuit of excellence, an everlasting legacy of pride, precision, and professionalism of all airmen of the United States Air Force. Since 1953, we have demonstrated the most advanced and respected air power in the world, the pinnacle of teamwork and dedication of the world's most elite force in air, space, and cyberspace. We are first, last, and always a fighter squadron. Our maintenance professionals can transform our jets to be combat ready in 72 hours to provide the protection under which our democracy operates. Today, you will witness the unparalleled teamwork, aerial precision, and raw power. Or 1,500 miles per hour, and maneuvers at 9 times the force of gravity. From our fabled past to today's ambassadors in blue, we seek to be the best of the best in our critical mission: recruit, retain, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We are the premier air demonstration squadron of the United States Air Force. We are 130 of the finest airmen together to exhibit the capability and uncontested air dominance of the United States Air Force. Anywhere, anytime. We are the Thunderbirds.
And there we go. As a Brit, we British people always find the American intros like that very, very comedic. They're great. I absolutely love it. So it's very intense, but it's good to see they're so proud. But you don't expect that to hear that with any European teams. Of course, that's the virtual Roblox Thunderbirds using real life version of the actual Thunderbirds track there. They do have their own commentary, so I'll be switching over to their thing very, very shortly. And you won't have to listen to me, talking to you any longer. Just as a Brit, I absolutely love the audio like that. Red for, what was it, bravery? Courage! Bloody hell. I love it. Alright, as you can see, the solo pilot number 5 also has his number upside down, and that's because he spends a good deal of this performance upside down. So that if you're wondering why number 5 has his number upside down there, that's why. I'm sure the commentary might go through this. I'm going to switch over to them very shortly. Once I join, I need to very quickly mute there, because of course, being the Thunderbirds, being an American demo team, they have loads of their own music, which is very much copyrighted. So I'm going to have to quickly mute that. But they're moving off now, so I'm going to quickly go to their commentary now. Thank you for being patient. Let's listen in.
The virtual Roblox United States Air Force Thunderbirds is comprised of proud professionals who are motivated by a passion for service and a commitment to excellence. It all started in 1953 with the F-84 Thunderjet. In just 6 days, the first Thunderbird team crafted a demonstration that would shape the future of military jet demonstration teams for years to come. The Thunderbirds became the first supersonic-capable jet demo team in 1956 with the transition to the F-100 Super Sabre. In early years, flying at supersonic speeds and creating a sonic boom was an accepted way to begin the demonstration. While supersonic flight is now prohibited, the Thunderbird's tradition of showcasing America's frontline fighter aircraft and representing the pride, precision, and professionalism of all 697,000 airmen continues today, as we replicate it in the current virtual team you see before you. The virtual Roblox Thunderbirds have been showing Americans what our Air Force can do for the past 2 years. Since 2020, not a single demonstration has been canceled due to a maintenance problem. Please join me in thanking the true heroes of our team, our maintenance and support personnel. Right now, the pilots are completing some pre-flight checks at the end of the runway. Once they're ready, they will take to the skies to perform a modified Delta show for you. Soon, Thunderbird 1 will command the pilots to run up their engines as they accelerate down the runway, from your right to your left. Colonel Gaff 513 will then demonstrate the superior thrust-to-weight ratio of the F-16 by immediately pulling the nose into the vertical, performing the diamond loop on takeoff. As the planes lift off, watch for our slot pilot, Major Kane. He'll move quickly from the right wing into the slot position, forming the famous Thunderbird diamond. Following the diamond takeoff, our souls will execute a formation takeoff. Thunderbird 5, Major Shuey will raise his landing gear and execute an immediate 360-degree roll at low altitude. Thunderbird 6, Captain Dutchy will then break ground, pull 60 degrees into the vertical, and perform a split S, reversing his direction while still over the runway.
Thunderbird, we're ready to take off. It's showtime. Today we fly for the first time for our family at home, who's given us this time to demonstrate the pride and precision found in today's United States Air Force. For our military servicemen and women here at home, for our deployed loved ones who've worked tirelessly to make this world a better place, and for the last time as your commander and leader, Thunderbirds, let's run 'em up. Thunderbirds, stand by smoke. Smoker ready now. Smoker ready now. Thunderbirds, reserves ready now. Burners now.
All right, Tucson, stand tall as America's ambassadors in blue open with a tribute to the greatest nation on earth, America's own, your 2023 virtual Roblox United States Air Force Air Demonstration Squadron from Nellis Air Force Base, and known to all of the world as the Thunderbirds. Our two solo pilots are now positioning their aircrafts behind the crowd to set up for the Delta rejoin. They will soon pass overhead with full afterburners to catch up with the Diamond to form the Thunderbird Delta. As our two solo pilots, Thunderbird 5 and 6, rejoin with the Diamond to form the Thunderbird Delta formation. We'd like to take a moment to honor all those who have gone before us, those veterans in the crowd today, whose service and sacrifice have given us the freedoms that we greatly cherish. Now watch as Colonel Gaff 513 represents the Delta formation for the Delta rule. As you take time to watch the precision required to maneuver 6 F-16s in one formation, let that serve as a reminder of not just the teamwork, but also the dedication and commitment that makes our team and the United States Air Force the most capable, incredible force on the planet. As the Delta soars above, we are proud to represent the 66,000 airmen who are deployed around the world in defense of our freemen. While our airmen, guardian soldiers, sailors, coast season marines risk their lives every day to fight for democracies, it is the family that stay behind and who are the silent heroes of our military. Their sacrifices do not go unrecognized, and we thank every mom, dad, husband, wife, son, and daughter who support their deployed military members each day while they fight to keep our country free. Watch now from your right. Watch the formation of 6 F-16s precisely maneuver, showcasing teamwork at its finest for the Delta formation loop. As the Delta repositions for the Delta Burst, we are proud to recreate the flying skill and grace you see. Represents 70 years of technical training and thousands of hours of practice and employment. Every airman who wears a Thunderbird uniform is a military member first, highly trained in a professional Air Force skill. As airmen first, Thunderbirds use years of on-the-job training to provide constant and incredible global vigilance, global reach, and global power, giving a critical edge in today's joint warfighting coalition. Wherever they've been before and wherever they go after their time on the team, the Thunderbirds are airmen first and airmen always, faithfully and professionally representing their brother and sister in arms, who are providing unrivaled air, space, and cyber dominance across the globe. Approaching from directly in front, your 2023 Thunderbirds in the inspirational Delta Burst. Ladies and gentlemen, as the roar of our F-16 engines fade away, it marks the conclusion of today's demonstration, our first show in the 2023 season. It takes more than just superb flying ability to accomplish the virtual Roblox Thunderbird mission. It takes outstanding support, including 20 of the finest enlisted personnel and 6 additional officers, including Thunderbird 7, our operations officer from Austin, Texas, Hattie's minion, call sign Brick. I'm Thunderbird 8, your advanced pilot and narrator from Boston, Massachusetts, Cheesy Lift, call sign Scooper. Thunderbird 9, our flight surgeon from Tucson, Arizona, II Darks, and Thunderbird 12, our public affairs officer from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, from your left, your demonstration pilots for the 2023 Thunderbird team. Flying Thunderbird 1, the team's commander and leader from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Colonel Gaff 513, call sign Peanut. Flying the left wing from Dallas, Texas, Thunderbird 2, Ruby, call sign Slumber. Flying the right wing from Pensacola, Florida, Thunderbird 3, TMZ, call sign Bomb. Flying the slot pilot from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Thunderbird 4, Aiden, call sign Shooter. Flying the lead solo from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Thunderbird 5, Shuki, call sign Pelican. And flying the opposing solo from Baltimore, Maryland, Thunderbird 6, Dashi-Sin, call sign Jolb. The virtual Roblox Thunderbirds have one more surprise for you as we finish our first show of the 2023 season. Ladies and gentlemen, from the right, taking you back all the way to 1974, we are proud to present to you the virtual Roblox Legacy Thunderbirds in the T-38 Talon. Flying the T-38 was Kane Lockhart from Charleston, South Carolina. All of us from the virtual Roblox Thunderbirds would like to thank you for your continued support of the United States military and especially the Air Force. It has been a great honor to pay tribute to America's Airmen with our performance today. Please visit us on Discord or follow our Twitter at VR_Thunderbirds and be on the lookout for more information regarding the virtual Roblox Legacy Thunderbirds team. The virtual Roblox Thunderbirds, thank you for letting us perform here at Davis-Monthan. Now it's my pleasure to hand back to the mic to the voice of the thunder and lightning over Arizona Air Show, Patron. You got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an absolutely incredible display from the United States Air Force, the Thunderbirds. The precision and skill demonstrated by those pilots is absolutely phenomenal. It's always amazing seeing, this is a team that I haven't seen personally before, so it's absolutely amazing seeing new teams popping out, especially for the 2023 season. Absolutely great way for everyone to be acquainted with the new team. The type formations, absolutely impeccable. Proper sight to behold. And of course, let's not forget about the ground crew, as previously mentioned. They're the developers and the ground crew behind the scenes. Without them, there is no performance, so it's a big part of these Roblox air shows. And it's very clear that the virtual Roblox Thunderbirds are one of the best display teams in the route aviation circuit, so it's absolutely amazing to see them here today. Up next, of course, is the F-14, the Tomcat. I'll confirm if they have commentary or not, but either way, they're going to be getting airborne very shortly. I'm very excited. As we stand by, I might just quickly go have another look at the booths real quick. Every opportunity. I do love seeing these little booths. I think we got as far as the A10 demo team booth. I need to stay a little bit away from it to make sure there's no copyrighted music. Yes, there is. Bloody hell, that's loud as well. Good stuff. Flight kit, awesome. I love the patches. Right, I need to go a bit higher for this. The A10 patches are absolutely stunning. I really want one of those in real life. So someone should send one to me. That would be great. Thank you. I need to go to more American air shows. I need to get over to America and just go to a lot of air shows because their teams are very unique. And they've got so many of them as well. Of course, we have here the US Air Force Heritage Flight, honouring our heroes, their tagline there. These will be legacy aircraft. There you can see the Sabre. You can see the F4 Phantom. I think they have the P-51 somewhere as well. I couldn't tell you what every single one of those aircraft are. In fact, there it says it. They've got the A1 Sky Raider, F-86 Sabre, F4 Phantom, P-51 Mustang. Good stuff. Very awesome seeing them. They will be airborne. Let me check just to confirm. They're not airborne today. They might be airborne tomorrow. We'll confirm that at a later time. What is this? We've got the... Oh, one sec. I don't want to give priority to the booths if there are aircraft moving around. And there is the Tomcat. What an absolutely stunning shape. That is such an intimidating piece of equipment. Awesome. Bloody hell, it's loud. I need to turn the game sound down again. Go confirm that F-14 has narration. Oh, look at that. Absolutely stunning aircraft there. The F-14. It's such a large aircraft, especially for a carrier. Oh, bloody hell. Oops. Roblox being glitchy as usual. Confirming the F-14 does not have narration. Good news, you guys are stuck listening to me again. Awesome stuff, which means I need to look up some facts about the F-14. There it is. Yeah, considering the F-14 is a carrier-borne fighter as well. I appear to be on the taxiway. Yeah, it's absolutely massive. Look at those folding wings. There's the carrier hook there between its two massive engines. Rolling along with its canopy open. Very cool. I want one. Let me switch over to the right camera. Spectate DM is from up here. I don't know if I'm going to use that, but let's just get to the F-14. There she is. What an incredible aircraft. I'm very excited. So I hope you, ladies and gentlemen, are ready to see the F-14 Tomcat take to the skies. Here at Thunder and lightning over Arizona 2023. Awesome stuff. It's just tucked in behind the hangars there, but it'll pop out very shortly. There it is. I'm very excited. I've seen this aircraft a couple of times at air shows previous. It's always an absolute treat. Of course, this being a legacy aircraft that isn't operated by any air force other than the Iranians, and they don't tend to show them off very often. Yeah, we don't get to see this at air shows in real life anymore, so having it here, gracing the skies at our Roblox air shows, is very, very cool. I'm sure for many of you in the audience, the place you know this aircraft from and the place you were first very likely introduced to this aircraft is the 1980s movie Top Gun. That's what made this aircraft famous. But today we get to be up close and personal with this amazing machine. You can see there's two people in the cockpit there. It's the first aircraft that we've seen today to have more than a single person in the cockpit. So the pilot in the front will be in the front, and the aircraft's rear will be at the back. The Rio, of course, being the radar intercept officer. He's basically the one manning all the systems in the back. The radar, a lot of the weapon systems. The pilot basically is a taxi driver, and they like to joke that the one in the back is the one doing all the hard work. Here we go, just waiting for the F-14 now to take off. It gets his final clearance from air traffic control, does his final checks. As the F-14 takes off, you may well be able to... I'm not sure if this aircraft has audio. Of course, being Roblox, sound is a very difficult thing to do. Well, I think it does. Get ready to listen to the amazing sound that these Pratt & Whitney TF-30s, as they are in real life, and see what sound they produce on takeoff. They produce an absolutely incredible amount of thrust. You can see that half the aircraft is just engine. It's an absolute beast of an aircraft. I'm very excited to see it propel this aircraft upwards. In real life, it has a speed of, I think it's over Mach 2, this aircraft. It's very fast. Might have to confirm that, actually. Definitely need to confirm that. It does seem quite high. It's a very fast aircraft, though. Mach 2.34. Yes, it's well over Mach 2. Bloody quick aircraft. Awesome stuff. We've got people in the comments confirming that it is Mach 2.3. It's two engines propelling the aircraft with over 20,900 pounds of thrust each. So that's well over 41,000 pounds of thrust coming out of this aircraft backwards. It's a lot of push. Of course, look how beefy the landing gear is there, because it's a very heavy aircraft. And when you come in for a carrier landing, the aircraft comes down. You have to hit the deck hard to use a lot of that energy going into hitting the deck. If you have a nice butter of the landing, butter of a landing, there we go. You're not burning off as much of that energy as if you really hit the deck hard. You burn off some of it through sound and heat energy rather than movement. You know what I'm on about. science and stuff. Of course, what makes the F-14 really special is those big swing wings it has attached to each side. It's a variable sweep wing fighter, and that allows it to swing the wings back for high speeds, reduces its drag, allows it to go even faster. Then when it needs more lift, it swings those wings out like it has here.
Okay, Patron, they have a playlist, so I'm gonna go ahead and start it.
Roger.
Alright, thanks.
Just getting ready to mute that, because copyrighted music, as much as I love the Top Gun soundtrack and I really wish I could hear it. If you want to listen to it, you can join the Discord server in the what's it called, description below. If you join the Discord server, join the voice channel, and you can hear the audio. Oh, the F-15 Tomcat. I assume I'm not the one mistaken there. I'm pretty sure this is an F-14. Going to get ready for the show to commence. As I was saying, those swing rings also allowed those wings to fold in when on carrier decks, take up a lot less space. F-14, there we go. Thank you, Con. The F-14 is absolutely massive. And there's the noise. That's an absolute beast of an aircraft. Absolutely stunning. It's hard to forget this is such an old aircraft. It first flew in 1970. Made its first deployment in 1974. And it directly replaced the F-4 Phantom II. It served the US Navy, primarily as an air superiority fighter and an interceptor for the fleets in which it served aboard. It also served as a tactical aerial reconnaissance platform, and it served that role well into the 2000s. There's the wings sweeping back. As I said previously, those wings sweeping back means the aircraft has a lot less drag being pushed back on the aircraft. You can go even faster. Absolutely incredible. As we've confirmed several times throughout this air show, doing sound on Roblox is very, very difficult to do, and this is one of the most realistic sounding jets I've heard in a good long while. Here it comes from the left. Lesser known facts about the F-14 is that the wings, even when swept back to its maximum point you'd use during flying, they could be swept even further back for parking on a carrier. They had an extra parking setting to really allow them to tuck them very close together on carriers. Honestly, this place is gorgeous. I don't need to say anything. It's too bloody loud to say anything, to be honest. That's just a UFO, really, isn't it? You wonder why people kept reporting UFOs out in the middle of the desert, out in western United States. Yeah. Things like this kept flying along. extra lift. It's not quite sleek, but oh, it's a lot bigger. There's the gear dropping down as well. Coming for a... Can't tell if it's coming for a dirty pass or it's coming to land. Oh, he's wing waving. This looks like it's going to be a landing. It's going to be a touch and go. Ah, there we go. Air 14 there touching down. Blasting back off again. That's touching down. Yeah, a moment of silence there. Air-14's just at a range for Roblox to start blasting sounds down our ears again. But I'm sure it'll be back very shortly. Absolutely stunning plane. I'm really just... I've got nothing to say. It's really... Not that I can say anything. It's so bloody noisy. But it's absolutely gorgeous plane. Don't need to say anything. Just sit back and watch it. It's pretty. Roblox devs, very talented. I want to buy one. Okay, that's fast. It's coming for a fast pass. In from the left. The F-14. Tomcat! Bloody hell. Oh, I want one of those. Slowing down once more, landing gear coming back out. I doubt it's going to be another touch and go. This looks like it's coming in for a proper landing. Keep in mind this is a US Navy carrier fighter, so this thing isn't about the butter. This thing is going to hit the deck. This thing doesn't... It won't kiss the ground. It's going to hit it. I love this aircraft. It's so gorgeous. Proper Navy landing there. That's a gorgeous plane. You can hear the whine of the engines there. That's the intake sucking in huge amounts of air. There we go. Yeah, you can hear that whistle. Whistle and whine as those massive intakes wrench in surrounding air. There we go. Stunning performance from the F-14 Tomcat there. This thing always puts on a good show though, so no surprise there. It's good to have it back on our screens. It's good to have it back for the 2023 season. So yeah, do be sure to show your appreciation in chat for this aircraft. The developers and the pilots will give glancing looks over every now and then. So make sure you're filling the chat up with nice things to say. Because they do an absolutely incredible job. A lot of work goes into these aircraft and these displays. The amount of modelling, texturing, creating the sound, animations like that. They've got their own uniforms, their own merch, there's booths behind me. They do a lot of work planning the displays. It may look like a pilot's just having fun throwing that thing around the sky, but I promise you, every single one of the pilots at this event has been meticulously practicing these displays, making sure one of them feeds into the other beautifully. Many of them recreating their real-life performances. Take a lot of work. Look at that, they've even got the US flag. I know they did that as they taxied out, but I didn't reference it. But the F-14 with the US flag sticking out the cockpit there. I love how just bloody patriotic the Americans are at their events. Oh, it's so gorgeous. You'll never get the French flag coming out of the Patron de France. Or you never get the Union Jack coming out the cockpit of a Red Arrow. I love it, it's gorgeous. They've got a bloody right to be proud as well. With aircraft like these. That was the F-14 Tomcat. Incredible job by the pilot there. Oh, and of course the whole team behind the scenes. Can't just reference the pilot. Right, I don't recognise this booth. I don't know what the AOA Incorporated. Let's have a look. Oh, bloody hell. What is this? What are you? I can't read that. Can you read that? Founded October 2022 by Tactical Aviation. Shared ownership. I can't tell what it is. With various features. I think this might. Is this a flight simulator, maybe? AOA angle of attack, maybe? They've got the F-35 helmet and some other ones I don't really recognise. F-18 maybe? Don't know. I think this might be a flight simulator. I don't recognise this booth. That's very cool. I like the design. It's gorgeous. What is this one? This is the Rhino demo team, the F-18 Rhino. Rhino being the twin-seat F-18. Sorry, the game keeps throwing my camera off. I'm not just flinging it towards the ground every now and then. Oh, I like that design. Look at that US F-18 merch. I do love that. Yeah, everything's US flags and rainbows with the United States demo teams. I love it. It's gorgeous. And as I said previous, if you've got a demo team, or if you've got aircraft like these, you've got a goddamn right to be proud of, haven't you? Right. Looks like the... Oh, yeah, again, sorry, that's not me flowing the camera. Looks like the A-10 is getting ready for its performance. You can see the pilot there and the crew chief. If you've got the... Yeah, the pilot's name there on the front. Unit patches, unit crest, sorry, on the aircraft. I'm very excited for the A-10 Warthog. Looks like we're nearing the end of the booths. This last one is Apparel. We've got the apparel booth. This one's always here. Mach 1 Apparel. Apparel. There we go. Words are hard. Apparel. As Sam would say. We've got, of course, all the gorgeous... Oh, hand it over to the US Air Force's A-10. I don't know if they have narration. Is anyone here to confirm it? I've asked the host.
Oh, we do have narration.
We do. Gorgeous. Perfect. Well, are you ready for me to hand over? Or would you like a minute more?
Oh, you can keep going.
Okay, I'll check out the last final apparel booth then I'll come over. Give me 2 minutes. This booth is absolutely gorgeous. This is all the air shows. I've checked this booth out. Going on 5-6 times. Oh, the A-10's booting up. I'll head over in just a second. Look at that. F-35 merch. Yeah, there's something about these shirts. They look really realistic. I don't know if these are real life designs or Mach 1 has actually come up with all these because they are stunning. Need to get some Red Arrow merch in here. Oh, that one's cool. Bad to the bone. Sweet. I think that's all the booths. Or maybe there's one more over there, and that's the Thunderbolt Club. No, that's all the booths. We've gone through slowly. Gorgeous. Which means I think it's time to head over and get ready to watch the incredible A-10 team. I've got their narration, which means you guys get a break from me. I get to shut up for a little bit. Switch the camera over to the A-10. If I can find it. There it is. Perfect, and that's everything. So, A10 team, whenever you guys are ready, you have the floor.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the United States Air Force and Commander of the Air Combat Command, General Mark Kelly, and all of the men and women of the Air Combat Command, we'd like to welcome you to today's virtual Roblox A10 demonstration. Master Sergeant Teddy Williams from Boston, Massachusetts. With me is our non-commissioned officer in charge, Tech Sergeant Marcus Knight from Norfolk, Virginia. Joining us is our safety observer and combat-ready attack pilot, Mason Jones, call sign Beagle. As a member of Air Combat Command, 255th Wing, located at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson, Arizona, it is my pleasure to describe for you a capability demonstration of the heavily feared and effective close air support aircraft, the A-10 Thunderbolt II. Because of its toughness, tenacity, and devastatingly good looks, the crew arrests the pilots. Pacific Air Force and Air National Guard, and the Air Force Reserves. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to look to your right, because here comes Major Maher and the A-10 Thunderbolt II. Major Maher pulls the A-10 straight to the vertical, demonstrating the Warthog's power and maneuverability in all attitudes of flight. Major Maher is now positioning the A-10 for a pass down the shoreline where he will perform a double aileron roll. The Hog's aileron makes up about half the size of its wings, enabling it unparalleled controllably at slow speeds. Now, from the left, the Gator roll. Major Maher is now preparing to perform a slow roll along the shoreline to demonstrate the Hawk's precise capability at slow speeds. As he passes, you will notice the Desert Storm livery, inspired by the Hawk service in Operation Desert Storm. Now, from the right, the slow roll. Major Maher is now executing a classic aerobatic maneuver, the Cuban 8. It's the A-10's maneuverability that enables it to support its mission, twisting and turning over the battlefield. The Warthog can operate and deliver devastating firepower under just a 1,000-foot saving. The A-10 turbofan engines add more than just power to its performance at over 9,000 pounds of thrust each. The engines are quieter than most aircraft, making its tactical support a much surprise. Major Maher is now repositioning his aircraft to perform a level 360-degree high G turn. As the A-10's quick turn rate and small turn radius, which enables it to turn even under harsh weather, Major Maher will complete that turn in only 400 feet. That is less than the size of the average NASCAR track, as well as over twice the speed of the driver. On the battlefield, this capability enables the A-10 to complete its attack support mission. Major Maher is now configuring his aircraft to demonstrate the A-10's slow speed capability at its final approach speed at 120 knots. Get your cameras ready for the slow speed pass. These distinct features help mask the engine signature, aiding the pilot to defeat infrared missiles. Let's go inside the cockpit of the A-10 and hear what Major Maher has to say. Everyone give Major Maher a nice wave.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's a great day to be flying at Thunder and Lightning over Arizona. The A-10 demo team is proud to be showing off this great plane for you, and we hope everyone is having a great weekend. Attack!
Don't put those cameras down yet. The A-10 is the premier close air support aircraft supporting our ground forces. Approaching the enemy, look now as we pass Major Maher's target brief, and then simply as a 9-line.
Thud 1-1,
Ground 1-1.
checking in A10C.
Thud 1-1, ready to receive 9-line.
Heading 127, distance 2 nautical miles. Time on target 60 seconds. Target elevation 4 feet. Personnel out in the open. At show center, target mark red paint. Egress northwest for 1 nautical mile, then proceed due back.
Thud 1-1, continue.
Thud 1-1 cleared hot.
This will demonstrate the Hawk's ability to find its target and engage enemy forces with the A-10's weapon of choice, the ground pounder, the Gatway Avenger, 30mm Gatling gun, firing 70 rounds per second. Its giant projectile delivers 7 times more destructive energy than the more conventional 20mm round. It will now take Major Maher 30 seconds to get back into firing position. Major Maher is now climbing for his final attack, dropping a 500-pound bomb. Major Maher is now performing a jiggle maneuver, consistently changing 3-dimensional figures. The A-10 has a reputation because of its multiple deployments. The Hawks destroyed multiple armored vehicles, artillery sites, and was even credited for 2 air-to-air kills. Today, the upgraded A-10 CS set the standard for supporting Allied forces in today's fight. Now, Major Maher in the 4-point roll. Now, Major Maher is positioning for the dedication pass. We would like to dedicate this pass to the men and women in the armed forces and their families and all veterans in attendance today. Our heritage paint scheme is in remembrance of all prisoners of war. Now, from behind and to your left, the A-10 proudly presents the dedication pass. Once again, we support all those in the joint fight of wounded warriors and veterans. The United States Air Force Air Combat Command provides essential combat aerial support capability demonstration in today's joint fight. The A-10 has exclusively demonstrated its ability to fly more than 4 sorties per day, a tribute to the magnificent span its crew assisting in today's demonstration. Ladies and gentlemen, from right here in Tucson, Arizona, the A-10 Thunderbolt 2 demonstration team.
And there we go. That was the A-10 Thunderbolt 2 demo team, also known as the Warthog. What an absolutely incredible demonstration of power we've just witnessed. Of course, A-10 being the only demo team thus far with pyro. We saw multiple explosions across the field, really livening up the demo a little bit more, as they give us a demonstration of the aircraft's power. So yeah, massive thank you to the A-10 team for your outstanding display here today. Of course, your dedication and professionalism being proper inspiring, and yeah, just real treat to behold here at the air show today. I'm just confirming what is up next. It looks like we are in fact going to be having the F-22 Raptor demonstration team. There we go. The last of the pyros being detonated there. Very cool. But yeah, up next is the F-22 Raptor. I don't see the aircraft been spawned in just yet. You can see the A-10's just having all the tags being put back on there, ready for it to be removed from the game. Because of course it being Roblox, you know, too many aircraft in game is lag. What's going on here? Look at the amount of these are all the pilots, ground team, and just other airshow officials who've been here today. What is this flight suit? He's holding a sword. He's part of the orange booth, isn't he? Hello, TAC. Hi, TAC. Wave. Oh, we've got screaming fans. Hello. How do I pronounce your name? What else is going on? I'm very woozy. Hello, Patron. Everyone's saying hi. Good stuff. Everyone's being very friendly. Just trying to kill some time before the F-22 begins. I'm very excited for the F-22. W YouTuber. Absolute W. Thank you. Very kind. Why is your name not above your head? I can't tell who you are at the moment. I recognise you, but I can't tell who it is. What's your favourite demo? Oh, I can't pick favourites. That'd be rude. I can't pick favourites. But I am super excited for the F-22. But I can't pick favourites. They're all special in their own fancy little ways. Ooh, I like the dog tags you've got on you. Jets just being spawned in, and the game and the demonstration will take place in a minute. Cool. Thank you very much, Con. Con, of course, being the organiser. Con is in VC with me right now. Don't know if you want to say a few words, or is the commentary up to me? Put you on the spot there, Con.
Thank you to everybody that's coming out here. It's honestly a massive success of a show. Thank you.
Perfect, thank you very much. Cool. We've got a lot of cool aviation legends around. A lot of team owners and pilots. Yeah, TAC, of course. There's Cal, also known as Viper Eyes. He's the founder of the Virtual Roblox Red Arrows. There he is. Hello, fancy man. We've also got Dorito, of course. I don't know how many teams Dorito's flown for. It's lots. Why is Cal doing the sad face? Oh, you've also done some other stuff. Yeah, I'm sure. Whatever. Rice is here somewhere. There he is. K3 Rice, founder of the Virtual Roblox Blue Angels, and has been leading that for many years. Yeah, lots of demo team legends popping around. Tango's there in the crowd. There's Shuggy, of course. Yeah. Shuggy used to run the Aviation podcast. He's in a lot of teams. Don't know, there are lots of people popping around. It's good to see what collection of absolute nerds. Let's be honest. I'm sure a lot of you guys in the crowd have your own teams. A lot of you in chat. Patron screenshot. Okay. Print screen. There we go. Took a screenshot of him. Perfect. Yeah, cool. Should we have a look out for the F-22? I think I can see a Raptor down there. Look at that. I'm just waiting for my camera to be flying to the floor again. Look at the size of that aircraft. Look how intimidating it looks. That's such a cool looking aircraft. I'm excited to see that thing fly. And then, of course, the last team after the F-22. Do you want to look fire? Always. Do already. There we go. Oh god, what's he about to do to me? What did you just do? Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't wave back. Oh, there we go. Sorry, Viper. I waved back. There we go. Right, sorry. My keyboard's very bloody noisy. I know it's, thank you taller than some in chat for reminding me. I've got the loud, I think they're blue keys. I don't know. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. All the patches on the... Oh, wait, whoever runs the Blue Angel stuff, imagine I'm sticking the VRA sticker on. So, just message me and I'll send you the logo and you can put the VRA sticker on it. Your channel sucks. Kill... what's your name? Track all. In fact, what am I doing? Sword. Me. It's semi-hardy. Okay, cool. One sec. Come here. Come here. Why isn't he dying? Okay, well. There we go. Untrack all. There we go. That's how all display teams go. Right. Good. Right, what's going on? Where's the F-22?
Hey, team.
Cool. Does the F-22 have commentary, might I ask?
Yes, sir.
It does?
Yes.
Perfect. When will you guys be ready to start your narration?
I think soon.
Okay, give me a DM on Discord when you're ready and I'll go over to you. Why is Tac got... I thought it was a chocolate bar. Is that a chess set? How do I play with you? Tic-tac-toe? How do I play? Yeah, screw the headshots. Play tic-tac-toe. How do I play? Tic-tac-toe sword. Rock, paper, sword. There we go. This is scissors. Doesn't work. Oh, that works. How do I... I'm so bad at tic-tac-toe. Okay. Oh, no, I've lost. Boo. GG. Right. This is getting out of hand. Can we go around the booths again, or is there any other airshow related things I can look at while I wait? What helmet did Sam say that was? I can't be able to scroll through about 400 messages in chat. People want to play tic-tac-toe with me. I can't really say no, can I? Why aren't people going for the middle one? I'm so bad at this bloody game. It's a tie. Great. Right. No one else played bloody tic-tac-toe with me. Stop trying to stab me. Yeah, stay back. I'm about to get murdered. Don't murder the streamer. That would be bad for foreign relations. I don't know. Well, I'm going insane. It's not even that late. Usually with these American air shows, I'm staying up till 4 AM. I'm being chased by a man with a sword at this point. But it's not. It's not actually that late. I'm just tired because of, I don't know, reasons. Look at that. This is a really pretty airbase. Look at the hills. The big mountains. Where is this airbase? Cool.
Tucson, Arizona.
Arizona. Fair enough. Cool. It's actually gorgeous. The surroundings look really good. I bet it's one hell of a walk out to that air traffic control tower, though. Bloody hell. Right. Let's check in with the F-22 Raptor. I wonder what's larger. Is the F-14 or the F-22 a larger aircraft? They're both bloody massive. I'm sure we'll find out some cool facts about where this team is from, who's flying it, and what it's doing, of course, with the narration. I do love the F-22. The way this thing moves is ridiculous. Look at the... I know it's a bit closer than the A-10, but you can still already see the size difference between those two aircraft. Proper big. Why have I been given a club? Fair enough. Let me make sure I'm spectating the right person before the F-22 display. Maybe them? I don't know. Hello. I'm being kidnapped, it seems. Right. Yeah, I might have things to say. I'll go interact with more strange people. What do these people want? Patron! Hello! Wave. Patron is a caveman. Oh, what do they say? Is the F-22 going to do Falling Leaf? I'm not sure what that is, to be honest. The narrator's in the VC. Can you confirm what a Falling Leaf is? Nope, never mind. I don't know what that is. Can I come over for $1 bucks? No. Can I hit people with this club? Come here. This is one of the F-35 demo team crew. I want to hit him with a bat. Who's this? Hey, look, I can be on stream. Hi, Mum. Well done. No, not. You did it. People saying hi. Hit me. Come here, then. Oh, I can actually do damage. This is great. Yeah, don't get too close. Stand back from the King's Guard. Right. I'm actually going proper insane now. This is stupid. Falling Leaf is basically a double 180 pedal turn. I don't know if they're going to do that. I can't confirm. I'm sure the narrator will fill you in when it's time. Good stuff. Everyone's taking damage. Hi, Con. Bye, Con. Oh god, Dorito's coming to stab me. Right, come here. Yeah, that's right, you run away. How long does it take for a plane to take off? Well, it's not taking off. They're still mounting up. They've got to do their checks and that. Don't be rude. Sword me. Everyone's swording each other. You can jump across that? Oh no, you no-clipped it. I wonder... F-22 is now taxiing to the runway. There we go. Checks complete. Much faster than the real aircraft, isn't it? That's such a bright flight suit that Tac's wearing. I hate this, the beard. It's really gross. Ugh. Ugh. Right. Right, sorry, I'm going absolutely insane. F-22, you guys ready?
Yep.
Hey, firm. Cool. Right, for the sake of professionalism, I'm going to let you guys take over and do the sensible stuff.
Okay.
Cool. Here you go. Cheers, guys. Here is the F-22 Raptor.
I'm in control, Raptor 1. Was it your space?
Good. Comms good. Cleared for startup. R2, clear for the hack.
Raptor 2, 3, 2, 1, hack.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the United States Air Force, the commander of Air Combat Command, General Mark Kelly, and all the men and women of Air Combat Command, we welcome you to today's exciting F-22 demonstration here at the skies of Arizona. I am the virtual Roblox F-22 Raptor Demo Team Superintendent and Narrator, Vincent Average Trin from Portland, Oregon. And as a proud member of the virtual Roblox F-22 Raptor Demo Team, located at Joint Base Langley Eustis in Hampton, Virginia, it is my distinct pleasure to describe for you today a combat capability demonstration by the most advanced 5th-generation stealth fighter aircraft in the world. The Raptor's mission is air dominance, and it supports our Army, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, and allies to freely operate in today's joint fight, anywhere, anytime. Before we continue, let's first introduce our diverse group of dedicated airmen that make up the 2023 Virtual Roblox F-22 Raptor Demonstration Team. Crew Chiefs, Tech Sergeant Len McKinnell, Staff Sergeant Cheesy Lift, and Senior Airman Ended Fishy. Our Public Affairs, Tech Sergeant Inviels, Tech Sergeant Jakku, Staff Sergeant Semi-Hardy, Staff Sergeant Doritos, Staff Sergeant Conazel, and Senior Airman Sloozy. From Brisbane, New Zealand, our Team Chief, Campbell Kiwi Smith. From San Francisco, California, our Public Affairs Officer, Caden Birdie Hernandez. From O'Fallon, Illinois, our Team Safety Officer, Devin Cookies Mersinger. And your 2023 Virtual Roblox F-22 Raptor Demonstration Pilot, a virtual combat and aerobatic proven pilot with more than 5,000 hours of flight time, who is also the commanding officer for the virtual Roblox Blue Angels from Houston, Texas, Jorge Sugar Luis. You are about to witness the extreme maneuvering capability by the most advanced, most lethal fighter aircraft in your United States Air Force. The F-22 you will see today is an unmodified and fully combat-capable aircraft. Although we can't share everything that makes the F-22 Raptor the most lethal fighter aircraft in the world, we will show you its raw power and thrust vectoring maneuvering capabilities as it executes high agility maneuvers that are unique to only the Raptor and no other combat-ready fighter in the world, pushing it to the absolute limit in today's demonstration. It is a true first look, first shot, first kill weapon system. The Raptor plays a vital role in the defense of this nation, and it represents your Air Force's dedication to aim high, fly, fight, and win, ensuring our ability to beat any challenge at any time, under any condition, anywhere in the world. As today's demonstration begins from your left, you will see the Raptor execute the maximum power takeoff, producing over 70,000 pounds of thrust from its powerful Pratt & Whitney F-119 engines. You will see the Raptor leap off the runway in an amazing 1,000 feet and power straight into the vertical. At a safe altitude, Suga will literally flip the aircraft, reversing its flight path and roll while diving straight down. So now it's time to stand up, move forward, and get ready. The show is about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the most feared and baddest aircraft in the world today, your United States Air Force's F-22 Raptor! The Raptor's advanced flight control systems, combined with its powerful engines, allow it to pull more than 9 times the force of gravity. Watch now from the right as the Raptor demonstrates its tight turning capability with a minimum radius horizontal turn and power straight into the vertical. And then, watch as Sugar whips the Raptor around on a dime and gives you 9 cents change in the amazing J-turn reposition. The firepower of the Raptor consists of any combination of 8 missiles and up to 8 precision satellite-guided bombs. In order for the Raptor to remain stealthy, it must retain a sleek profile, which requires all weapons to be stored internally. The Raptor is the first supersonic, multi-role, and highly maneuverable stealth fighter in the world with a fully internal combat weapons load. Look to the left as the Raptor banks in and cycles its weapons bay doors. Folks, if you've been wondering where those bombs and missiles hide, here is your answer. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the virtual Roblox Raptor demo, we stand proud today as we dedicate this next pass to those hard-working active duty for servicemen and women deployed on the world's front lines and their families supporting them through today's joint fight. We also render this high-speed salute to our veterans and Gold Star families in attendance and those who have given their lives defending freedom. This will be your best photo opportunity, so get those buttons ready to capture the salute. Now, from behind and over your right shoulder, the virtual Roblox F-22 Raptor proudly presents the Dedication Pass. The Raptor will quickly reposition and show you more of what those flight control systems and engines can do. As Suga executes the power loop, he will demonstrate why the Raptor is unrivaled in vertical fights, as it carves through a loop and doubles its altitude. At the top of the loop, you will see the Raptor rotate around one spot in the sky, which will flip the aircraft through the vertical and back to level flight. Following the power loop, you will see the Raptor perform the loaded roll. The Raptor's slow speed, high alpha handling characteristics are not only crucial, but exceptional. From the right, the Raptor will slow down to less than 90 knots and load up on a high angle of attack. After the pass, you will once again feel the raw power of the jet as Suga lights those afterburners and rockets away into the skies above Link. Ladies and gentlemen, from the right, the Raptor's slow speed pass. The Raptor is dropped. The F-22 possesses the critical capability to maneuver at speeds and altitudes that make it virtually untouchable to enemy air and ground systems, even without using afterburners. Accelerating from 90 knots to over 600 knots, Suga will roll inverted and pull down to a split S for the high-speed pass, showcasing just a fraction of the aircraft's supercruise and full-speed capability. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for Freedom Thunder on the high-speed pass! The Raptor is dropping in for a maneuver known as the Hoover Pitch. This maneuver is a double knife edge, separated by an inverted tuck followed by a pitch. This is another great opportunity to capture the Raptor in your screenshots during our demonstration. Ladies and gentlemen, named after the late legendary Bob Hoover, the Raptor's Hoover Pitch. Ladies and gentlemen, for Suga's final pass on the Raptor, he will once again showcase the raw power of the F-22. As the Raptor approaches show center, Suga will light those afterburners and aggressively pitch away from the crowd. Get ready to feel power and witness extreme maneuverability in the deafening Suga Pitch! Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's demonstration. We hope you've enjoyed sharing the ride with us and witnessing what your Raptor is capable of in this brief display. As a key component of the most capable Air Force the world has ever known, your F-22 Raptors are ready to defend our nation's skies and dominate the battlespace anywhere on the globe, ready to aim high, fly, fight, and win, anytime, anywhere. Spending days and more perfecting this routine was no easy task, but with passion, patience, practice, and dedication, the team has been able to reach the limits of the perfection and precision we aim to present. On behalf of your virtual Roblox F-22 Raptor demo team, we thank you for your attendance, your patriotism, and most of all, your support. On behalf of the virtual Roblox F-22 Raptor demo team, we thank you for your attendance and your support. Raptor Nation, signing out.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for the United States Air Force F-22 Raptor demo team. That's an... Oh, okay. Someone was asking me earlier what is my favourite performance. And whilst I don't have a favourite, that is certainly one of my favourites. That is... I mean, out of all of the Roviation demo teams, that's got to be in my top. It's got to be higher than 5, I reckon. There's not many teams that come close to the F-22. Probably top 3, maybe, or maybe even higher than that. I love the F-22. The way this thing gets thrown around is absolutely incredible, and the narration. Oh, give that narrator a raise, Jesus Christ! You still there, Average?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely incredible narration, and yeah, piloting and the aircraft. Oh, it all just comes together absolutely perfectly. Huge, well done to the F-22 for that amazing performance. And putting the F-22's advanced technology on display there. I think you do the real life demo team pretty proud there. You've put a lot of work into that, and it really does show. F-22 there taxiing past the Legacy Blue Angels there. They'll be performing next. So it's very exciting to see old and new wheeling past each other there. The stealth jet F-22 wheeling past those Legacy Skyhawks of the Blue Angels. Thank you, F-22, for an unforgettable performance here at 2023 Thunder over Arizona. Perfect. Hello, I appear to be being attacked by the Blue Angel Crown Crew. What is that face? Jesus. Right, I'm pretty sure the Blue Angels have... I'm one of your biggest fans. Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure the Blue Angels do have commentary. So I'm going to confirm that. Con, can you confirm?
Yeah, I'm double checking right now.
Affirm, cool, because I feel like the Blue Angels being such a this demo is going to be quite complicated, I reckon, and so having a narrator that's not, you know, part-time patron over here, it would probably be quite important for the viewing experience, because I won't know what I'm on about, especially with this Legacy team. There's a lot to talk about. They're doing it for some very specific reasons that I'm not clued in on. And of course, as being an older jet, I'm not going to know a single thing about about this aircraft and the Legacy team. So let's hope there's a narrator. But if not,
I double checked, and they do not have music or narration.
They do not have a narrator. Thank goodness. That means you guys are stuck with me trying to figure out anything about the Legacy team. Good stuff. Let me whip out their page so I know. Where's Gatu? Gatu's their narrator. Where's Gatu? He's died. VRBA. Right. Where's the information channel? Help Patron. It's an A4 Skyhawk. I know it's an A4 Skyhawk. How to be in one of your vids. You're in a stream right now. That's good enough. Right. Let's make sure I've got the pilots followed, tracked, and all that. It's hard to... I want to make sure I'm following 1 and 6 usually is how I do it. Not 6. 1 on the solos. But it's hard to scroll through. Oh my god, I just recognised this guy. That's funny. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Sorry for just cycling through them at blistering speeds. I reckon... How am I going to do this? Yeah, those two will be fine. I've got to do the same for the top camera. I do like the top camera. You can see they're testing their smoke there. Looking absolutely gorgeous, because of course they are. Good stuff. I'm not sure if I'm tracking one of the solos there, but we'll find out in a little bit of time. Good stuff. Right, let's quickly check the chat. And there they are, the Legacy Blue Angels are taxiing now. I'm very excited to see this performance. Don't mind my typing. And then we've got the 5 aircraft. With the Blue Angels, there'll be 2 more taxiing down to the other side of the runway. So that's what I really wanted. There we go, I can do that. Tap over like that. Yeah, 5 aircraft there, and then 1 of a solo pilot there, going to the opposite side. They'll be wearing us very shortly. They are flying the A4 Skyhawk, also known as the Scooter. This aircraft was introduced in the 1950s, and it's been a staple of the United States aviation power ever since. These jets are very good at performing tight turns. They're fairly light compared to modern day fighters. You can see just how high the front landing gear is in order to increase the angle of attack of the aircraft, get a nice a bit of lift underneath those wings there. Of course, these pilots here, the 6 pilots of the Blue Angels, are incredibly experienced on these aircraft platforms, and I'm sure they're going to be putting on a truly unforgettable display of aerial power and precision here today at Thunder and Lightning over Arizona, over these Arizona skies. I like that. The goal of the Legacy Blue Angels is, of course, to replicate the historic show of how the Blue Angels used to fly in 1986. And just to demonstrate the historical significance of the team back then. The Blue Angels are, of course, world renowned for their aerial acrobatics, and today's performance, I'm sure, is going to be no exception of that. Once again, as with every demo team we've seen here today, it's not just all about the pilots, but the ground crews and the developers behind the scenes, public relations, all of the people who are working, who are not just the ones in the jet, but are working hard to get the performance as you are seeing here today. It takes a huge amount of work by so many people, and so it's always amazing when it culminates here with these displays. And this is one hell of a team. I'm sure you're all very excited to see these Blue Angels perform here today, because I know I am. Let's make sure that the the jet on the opposite end of the runway is there he is. Need to make sure I've got the right jets selected. Oh, they're airborne already. Oopsie! Clicked away just as it counted. Now you see the animated landing gear folding up there. They're absolutely stunning jets, those. They look so sprightly and nimble. There's the smoke coming on. I can hear another jet taking off. I can't really find it though. I just have to stick with this camera. I'm in fact going to turn the game sound up again, so you can hear it a bit better. There's the jet taking off just there. And the final jet to take off, Blue Angel number 6, there he is. Coming from crowd right. We'll zoom right in so you can get a nice good look at this jet as it takes off. unlike many virtual teams you see now at many virtual air shows, this being Roblox, none of the teams are being sponsored, there's no money changing hands, every single aircraft is being worked on purely just out of fun and enjoyment of the community and the industry. No one's being paid, of course. This is purely people having fun with their free time and creating something pretty special. And in from the right, Blue Angel number 1 leading the 4 aircraft of the Diamond. In for a very, absolutely, look how tight knit those jets are. Something the Blue Angels do incredibly well is that they call wingtip to canopy separation. I'm not sure how many inches it is with these legacy jets, but it's bloody close. There we are, switching cameras. Blue Angel number 6 running in. There we go. Showing us his top side as he comes past. Thank you so much, Vapor. $5 from Vapor, just to say hi, Pat. I really appreciate that. Very kind of you, Vapor. $5. Thank you so much. The solo pilots have dropped off to crowd left and right, respectively. With Blue Angel number 5 going off to the right, Blue Angel number 6 going off to the left. As Blue Angel number 1 leads the Diamond back in from crowd right, ready for the next pass. These are absolutely stunning aircraft. I cannot get over these. Legacy display teams aren't anything new, but I think the Blue Angels, the virtual Roblox Blue Angels, of course, being one of Roblox's largest and most well-renowned display teams, of course they have to give it a crack and absolutely knock it out the park. As far as legacy display teams go, I don't think many come close to the 1986 Blue Angels. Look at that. From the quality of the smoke to the detail on the jets, everything's animated, the sound, they've got absolutely everything, and of course the amazing skill of these pilots flying ridiculously close to each other. And as Major says in chat, he says, no lag plane kit, go crazy. What everyone references as the no lag plane kit, it's the new, fairly new plane kit that's come out within the last year or so. The American team snapped it up first, but now a couple of European teams, including the VRA, the Red Arrows, have it now. In fact, they have their own version. But I know a lot of teams have now split. Basically, what they're referring to when they say a no lag kit is that everything's server-sided, which means how it looks for players. It's quite complicated. Me not being a developer whatsoever, don't know it at all. But basically means that there's a lot less input lag. And beforehand, if you were flying in formation, where it looked like you were on your screen would actually be a lot further back in reality to other players. It made formation flying very difficult. But now, kind of how it works is where you see yourself on your screen is exactly where other people see you. It means you can fly a lot faster in formation and have it look a lot tighter. And that's how these display teams are within the last year or two, in fact year and a half maybe maximum, have suddenly looked a lot closer. Roblox is an incredibly difficult platform to work with. Any developer just ask a developer of any single one of these demo teams, they'll tell you that Roblox is an absolute pain of a platform. It's often it's a gamble every air show just to see if things will work out. So if you see any pilots ever having any issues at Roblox air shows, absolutely give them a break, because this is just such a pain platform to work with. Peripherals don't work, throttle and stick, you have to use keyboard and mouse most of the time. Things like virtual realities, head tracking doesn't really work with this. It does in some capacity, but not really. So everything has to be found, you have to find workarounds for everything. Oh, look at that. And these jets do look stunning, don't they? I'm going to zoom right in there. Look at those massive air brakes being deployed at the side. Thank you so much, Box. Is that 20 euros from Box there in chat? Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you, Box. Really appreciate it. Box, of course, being long time friend of the channel. If you've ever seen any of my my PTFS Meet the Blank videos, Box is often flying. He's a very skilled display pilot in his own sense there. And Box says Roblox is kind of a kid's toy game engine. Is a kid's toy of a game engine. There we go. Words are hard. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. It's built for creativity, but sometimes that creativity is difficult to execute with the tools available, especially when it crashes every time Adopt Me gets an update. Let's be honest. Solo's coming in from the left here. I wonder what manoeuvre they're about to perform. I'm not a professional narrator, especially not for these guys. So I don't have their script. I don't know what the next manoeuvre is going to be. So when they perform a manoeuvre, I'm just as surprised as you guys. That's a new one. I haven't seen that one before. That was bloody cool. Wow, I like that. So both solos rolling and then breaking away from each other. Solo number 6 coming all the way around behind the crowd line as the diamond fan out into a left-hand echelon, it looks like, or is that a line of stern? No, it looks like an echelon pass. They're going to be running in from the left. $2 from Vapor, 1968 Best Blue Angels. Honestly, Best Blue Angels, it's one of the best demo teams on the platform. These guys knock it out of the park. This looks like real life. This could be DCS. This could be, I don't know, any other platform but Roblox, really. If you showed this to any other flight sim enthusiasts, they'd be hard pressed to figure out that it was Roblox. 68, I know you meant 96. I didn't pick that either. Well done, Vapor. 1986, there we go. Yeah, he corrected himself before I even noticed. Good job. Oh, those are pretty planes. The smoke looks. I think the smoke is half the battle there, and they really do. I think that's some of the best smoke on the Roblox platform. As they go off to crowd right, very high up in the sky. I keep switching to the wrong planes. In fact, I still can't find the right planes. Where are the solos gone? I've lost the solos. Where are the solos? Have I just completely lost them? There they are. You see they've got their gear down and their lights on. That upside down angle does look a bit strange, doesn't it? I like that. Oh, they look so good though. Those neon yellow helmets, you can just about see them in the cockpit. There they go. They're performing a slow roll. That's a ridiculously difficult formation to pull off. There's animated gear coming up there. Oh, did you see that? Just from the underneath the engine. It wasn't just the gear that was animated there. They had the tail hooks. They for Skyhawk's tail hooks for carrier landings. The amount of work been put into these aircraft is absolutely ridiculous. The Blue Angels do have a lot of work being put into them. Here from the right we have the diamond, no longer a diamond. I don't know what formation this is. Oh, I know exactly what this is. Yep, blues 1 and 4. I think it's 4. Yep, roll inverted. Look at this, look at this, look at this. This is so pretty. Oh, it's pretty. There we go. Formation flying inverted. Even though it's just Roblox and the pilots aren't subjected to those Gs, it's still a bit of a brain ache, especially with these Roblox control schemes. Here we have solos coming in from the right. Once again, one of them's inverted. In real life, the Blue Angels don't actually have G-suits in the cockpits because the cockpit's so cramped in the F-18. I'm not sure about these old these old Skyhawks. But I know for the modern day jets, the pilots don't have, because the cockpit's so cramped in the F-18, they can't actually afford. Oh, and also they balance the stick between their legs, and they try and rest the stick, holding onto their leg. And if they were wearing a G-suit, because how a G-suit works is it's flowing water between, all over the place, trying to make sure you've got you're not blacking out from the blood rushing to your feet. If it was squeezing your legs, compressing and moving your legs around, and the G-suit's moving around itself, it would throw your hand off. And because they're flying so close to each other, they need that precision. And if that G-suit's knocking their hand around, So anyway, they don't wear G-suits. Long story short, which means when the Blue Angels are pulling some very high G manoeuvres, it's all the more impressive. They've got no assistance up in that cockpit. There we go. Look at that echelon. Blues 1, 2, 3, and 4 coming in from crowd right, showing us their top sides as they bank slowly around. Well, I say slowly, they are jet fighters after all. And exiting crowd left. Good stuff. Okay, sorry about the camera switching. I think that's Blue Angel number 6. I can't tell which direction it is. Crowd centre? Direct crowd centre. I don't know where Blue Angel number 5 is. The other solo of his. Again, not a professional narrator, so I'm going to be just as surprised with what he does here as you guys. His smoke comes on. He's flying directly towards us. Pulling hard at the last second. Obviously, jets aren't allowed to fly over the crowd line. Regulations were different back in 1986. However, still flying directly at the crowd is usually a bit scary. There we go. The rate of roll on that thing is ridiculous. I'd definitely be feeling a bit sick in that jet. Rolling over and pulling. I can't tell you exactly how many G's he'd be pulling there, but it'd be a lot. Diamond coming back in from crowd right, it looks like. No, it's crowd left. In comes the smoke. On. Oh, look how good that smoke looks. And there we go. This is an echelon loop, it looks like. All 4 jets following each other in a right-hand echelon. Yeah, that is absolutely some of the... And that's a changeover roll. They've gone from the echelon into the diamond. Thank you, Chezzy, for letting me know what that's called. Into the diamond. Nice, smooth transition there. You can tell these pilots have done this once or twice before, haven't they? Awesome stuff. Ghostly Mobile, my friend, redacted, wants a screenshot. And you can absolutely have one. Also, I'm the fighter pilot following you. Hi, Patron. Thank you so much. $9.99 from Ghostly Mobile. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah. That's very kind. At Patron, get the teams to send you their display routine. You know how many display teams are on Roblox? I'd have so many, and I've got enough files on my computer. That'd be a bit too much. Right, where's the next jet? I can see... Alright, there's Blue Angel number 6. I don't know when Blue Angel number 5 is gone. So we'll watch number 6 come in and join, creating the large... I think it's called the Delta, is what they call it. Pat, you ape. Just get the ones at the show to send them. No. I won't do that. I spend so many hours of my life narrating these bloody air shows, and I'm still bloody clueless. I'm not going to go and spend even more hours trying to do file management. There we go. Oh, look at that. The 5 Blue Angels. I think this might be the line abreast loop. I'm not sure what their name is, but they're all 5 jets are now in line with each other, left to right. This is incredibly difficult because, of course, you don't have many reference. When you're using references, it's much easier to look forward and right than it is to look direct left and right. So this is an incredibly difficult manoeuvre to hold on to. you know, just a year ago, this maneuver would have been completely impossible to do without welding the jets together. And of course, no display team nowadays is welding because of the, you know, the implications that brings to your team. If you're seen as welding nowadays, you're seen as not very good, let's be honest. So none of these display teams here are welding. This is completely hand-flown by all 6 pilots. You can see 5 of them here ahead of us. Those air brakes folding out, you can see there. This is, yeah, once again, incredibly difficult maneuver to pull off. Because the pilots can only really reference on the jet directly next to them. It's difficult enough to see that jet, and to see even just 2 jets down is really difficult. So if one jet's even slightly off, the next one is just almost like Chinese whispers all the way down the line. It's incredibly difficult for the jets to stay in line with each other. So there we go. 1986 Blue Angels, one of the only display teams on Roblox that can pull that maneuver off. Doing it absolutely flawlessly here in the Arizona skies. And there we go, Blue Angel number 6 peeling off directly down towards the floor. Pulling around. Oh, come on, make that. Good man. The move, but these jets always have maneuverability to spare, so when they pull a tight maneuver like that, yeah, there's never any chance they're in any real danger. These Roblox pilots, they know what they're doing. 4-point roll. Vapor. Cheem says he couldn't make it because he's on a plane. He's on the plane. He's on the plane. Bloody hell. He said this donation is from him. $5 from Vapor / Cheems. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate it. Pat, I sent something in your DMs to help you out with that. Oh god, I'm scared. It's either going to be a some commentary or a zip bomb. So that's exciting. I should probably switch back to the jets. There they are. Can't open the file he sent me. Sorry, box doesn't open. Oh, look at that. Oh, when they come directly towards you, the smoke looks so good. Here comes the diamond. Doing diamond things. What are diamond things? Bloody precision is what it is, apparently. I'm being cringe, aren't I? The jets look cool, alright? Oh, look at that. Vertical brake. Looking gorgeous as usual. Oh. Look at the way the smoke moves. It looks so good. Oh. There we go. Oh, sneak pass from Danger number 6 there. Coming directly overhead. Of course, being Roblox sound is the most difficult part of any display team. If that had realistic sound. Oh, it's Blue Angel number 4. Sorry, Blue Angel number 4. Thought you were Blue Angel number 6. Blue Angel number 6, please. Where's Blue Angel number 6? There he is. Running in. Another 4-point roll. Again, 4-point rolls are bloody difficult to do. And once again, especially with keyboard and mouse only, which is what Roblox allows. You've got to flick your mouse around and then hold it, catch it right at the right moment, and then use your rudder just the right amount. And of course, rudder on Roblox being keys, you don't have the precision of pedals or anything like that. It's really difficult to do and make it look smooth and clean. So bloody well done. Bloody well done. Bloody well done! Just to remind you guys, this is, of course, the last display team of tonight. This actually has been going on about 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours now. We've seen many of Roblox's finest demo teams. Of course, it's all been American teams here today. Day 2 will be tomorrow. We'll have a completely new cast of aircraft. So today, of course, we saw the F-35A Lightning II, which is the most modern and advanced jet that the US Air Force currently has in service. Then we saw the Virtual Roblox Thunderbirds, another absolutely incredible demo team. We saw the F-14 Tomcat, our first of our legacy aircraft, and of course one of the biggest aircraft as well. Look at that. 1 peels, 2 peels, 3 peels. There we go. Look at that. All aircraft rolling around. They'll be getting back into formation very shortly. That being a manoeuvre that's pretty unique to the Legacy team. I don't remember seeing that done with any other modern teams. Maybe I'm wrong. After the F-14 we saw the F-22. That was the last performance. Another absolutely incredible performance. I just love the F-22. It's got to be one of my top teams of all time. And now, of course, we're watching the Virtual Roblox Blue Angels 1986. If you want to follow any of these teams, I don't have their direct links to their Discord or anything. If you go down to the Discord server linked below in the description, that'll be the Discord server for this airshow, Thunder and Lightning over Arizona. And then from that hub Discord, you can find all the links to all the specific teams. Tomorrow we'll be beginning the day with a national anthem flyover from the F-16. At least those of you in VC will be getting the national anthem, because the national anthem is, of course, copyrighted. At least the covers that get put on are. But there will be a flyover from the F-16 to open day 2. In the same way we had an F-35 flyover to mark day 1. Then the F-15 will be performing as the first full demo team tomorrow. There will be a combat search and rescue demonstration. This is one I haven't seen before, so I'm very excited to see that. Consisting of 2 F-16s, 2 A-10s, and 2 Pavehawk helicopters. So that's definitely one to be excited for. Then there'll be the FA-18F Super Hornet demo team, as well as the Corsair Legacy flight. So combining old and new in a very exciting display tomorrow. The F-16 Viper demo team will be performing tomorrow. The U-2 Dragon Lazy, the large glider-like US spy plane, will be performing a flypast before closing day 2 with the Virtual Roblox Black Knights. Another F-16 demo team that will be lighting up your skies. Look at that. That's a dirty roll from the Diamond there. Gear is down. Looking stunning as usual. And of course the Black Knights being the display team of the Republic of Singapore. So that's the only foreign demo team. Well, actually I wonder if the F-16 is... Oh, there goes engine number 6. Yes, I think the Black Angels will be the only foreign team, or non-US team, performing at the airshow. Being all the way from Singapore, so having a foreign display team closing the show. Nice little change of scenery. Everything's been American flags and hot dogs and hand grenades. Hot dogs, horseshoes and hand grenades. That's the game name, isn't it? So far. Quickly check chat. The Black Angels. Oops. I'm messing up my words, aren't I? I don't even know how to say it. The PACAF-16 is from Japan, so it's pretty foreign. My apologies. There was a Japanese F-16 going to be performing. Oh, I haven't seen that one before. That's awesome news. When I looked up PACAF, I thought that was Pacific Air Force of the United States Air Force. That's what I'm familiar with it being. So apologies for that. It's a Japanese jet. I'm very excited to see that. Pacific Air Forces. Fair enough. Patron, say E. E. There we go. Good stuff. There's Blue Angel number 6 reforming to form the Delta with the rest of his team running in from the right. Let's see what we've got in terms of this camera angle. There we go. Look at that. Smoke comes on. I do love that view. I know I shouldn't keep switching to it. Why isn't that? No, the normal spectator isn't working. Why isn't it working? No. There we go. Sorry about that. Tool stopped working. There we go. Look at that. Large delta roll from the Blue Angels. Chesney says, Patron, you forgot the VRA is performing tomorrow. Well, seeing as I am now the OC of the VRA, I think I'd know if they're performing or not. And I can tell you they're not performing tomorrow. They're currently training. They'll be ready very soon. They're performing at RIAT in, I think it's a week's time, actually. And we'll be seeing many of these amazing demo teams we've seen here today performing at RIAT next week. And of course, there's lots more air shows going to be on throughout the year. Look at that smoke. Look how gorgeous that looks. That's so pretty. Get your print screens ready. Take lots of screenshots. I know a screenshot on my stream. I'm not sure if the game's open now. I think it opened a little while ago, this game. If you want to try and see if you can join this game, might be closed, might not be. You can join the... yeah, you might need to join the Discord server and then join the game through that. It might be locked, might be open. Unique Flight says it's open. Good stuff. I think Chezzy's having a meltdown in chat because he realises that RIAT is next week. Panic attack time. Oh dear. Here comes the Blue Angels. In from the right. They must be nearing the end of their display team now. Display team? Nearing the end of their display now. They've performed all the solo stunts. Lots of formation rolls. Oh. And there they go, breaking up there. They look so good. Oh, wrong camera. Wrong. There we go. Bloody hell. I just saw Flognor in the crowd there. Another legend of aviation. There we go. These jets look good. Look how quickly they reformed. Absolutely showing off the skill of the pilots there. They go from braking, pulling back in and reforming within seconds there. And they're going to brake again. Now coming directly towards the floor. Are they going to pull up? They're pulling up. Forming a formation loop there. Oh, look how good that smoke looks. I cannot go over that smoke. And there they go. I like that. I do like that. If you guys want to put whatever your favourite display teams of this airshow have been so far in chat, because we've seen some very diverse... Oh, there's Blinger number 6 doing some loops overhead. Yeah, put your favourite display teams in chat. We've had a lot of diversity, a lot of very different teams. Of course, the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds holding up the display team end. And they've had lots of solos, the F-35, the F-22 being the stealth jets. Had the large F-14 as our legacy performer. Can't go over how good those jets look. Of course, we had the A-10 as well, with pyros blowing stuff up, basically. Because of course they were. That's what the A-10 does best. Here they are running in from the right. I have a feeling this might be a landing brake of some kind. The way their smoke's coming like that. Of course, I don't know the display routine. We'll find out in a second. Ooh, they do look good. Oh, they're pulling up. It's not going to be a landing brake. I'm excited to see what this is. Let's get a second camera angle and see what this is. Kevin T says there was 1 to 2 more manoeuvres. Oh, we are very much nearing the end of their display. I'm so used to the red arrows. This is the downwards thingy. I love the downwards thingy. I'll change back to the other camera angle in a sec. I do like this angle though. There they are, top of the loop. Coming back down to earth. Here they come for the vertical break. Yeah, I've been spending too much time with the red arrows. Of course I intend like 3 of their trainings. Oh, there they go, vertical break. Absolutely stunning. And if you thought this display team was good, they've been hit with a pretty big technical issue, of course, on Roblox's end. Nothing to do with the team. But they lost Blue Angel number 5, you may have noticed. Halfway through, he got disconnected from Roblox being, you know, Roblox. So they've been a jet down, this entire display team. So if you thought this was good, they've had a pilot down. Oh, this display team is just that good. There they go, pulling up into the vertical. I don't know where this is. According to Vapor, it's the pitch up brake for landing, which I'm not familiar with. Look at all the jets. You can just about see 2 of them there. One on the left-hand side of the screen and one dead centre. That's how spread apart these jets are. All dropping back in now. Of course, Blue Angel number 1 will be calling the altitude, calling the angle very rapidly, so all the pilots are staying in sync. Not that they need to be perfectly in sync for this pass, because they're going to be needing to dodge each other very shortly as they all fly in very rapidly towards crowd centre. You can see Blue Angel, I don't know what number it is, coming in from the left as they all meet in the middle, dodging each other at slightly different altitudes, but all running in at the exact same time over crowd centre. And off they go. And there they go, reforming crowd rear, getting ready for landing. Oh, I can't go over how good the map looks as well. That backdrop of the mountains here in Arizona looks pretty damn stunning. Chesney is having a full-on meltdown in chat about the fact that React is next week. I think all the teams are stressing a bit about that. My Red Arrows teams are feeling the pressure a little bit. Make sure everything's pitch perfect. For those of you who don't know, I do have a Red Arrows team. The Virtual Roblox Red Arrows is my team. I'm Officer Commanding, recently taken over from Viperize. Ooh, look at that. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. Look at them go. And here they come. I reckon this will be the landing break then. Showing off that final delta. Or it could have been dedication pass. I can never tell. These American teams always have a dedication pass. It's not an American display team if it doesn't have a dedication pass, basically. It's to the point where when the Red Arrows went to America for their American tour, they added a dedication pass to their displays. I'm not even kidding, they did. That's so funny. They don't usually have one, but they added one so that, I don't know, they wouldn't alienate their viewers? I don't know. I just find it's brilliant that. I do apologise that my facts on the 1986 Blue Angels, it's not my strongest point in terms of aviation knowledge. So I do apologise if my knowledge on the team, their history, and of course, yeah, being a legacy team, they've got a lot of history. If that's been lacking, I've been talking more about the Roblox side and referencing them to other display teams and air shows and, I don't know, just going off on one. Talking about what I know a bit more, sticking to my knowledge base. But of course, if you want to know more about the team, who these pilots are, I wonder if I can pull up the pilot list because they do deserve credit. They are bloody good. Sorry, Tack just sent me a DM saying, here's a pipe bomb. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let me find the pilots. Here they come. They go. Of course, being a legacy team, they do their formation landing. Look at the size of those flaps coming down. There's the legacy Blue Angels. Yeah, there they are. Blue Angel number 1 being flown by the legendary Shuggy. I think I saw him earlier in the crowd line. So yeah, Shuggy's, and he's a good friend of the channel. He used to run the aviation podcast. Good friend of mine. I do love Shuggy. Good lad. It's confusing me. For some reason, I'm looking at their because I'm in their Discord server. I can see their comms. It looks like they're only flying with half the. I'm so confused. They don't. Blue Angel number 2 and 3 and 5 aren't in the VC with them, so they're flying with Blue Angel number 1, 4, 6, 7 reserve and an extra person. So none of these are the usual pilots. It looks like. Bloody hell! They've really pulled together here. So it looks like big shout out to the pilots that are currently flying. Shuggy, TMZ 864, call sign Bomb, Dutchy Sin, call sign Beagle, Good 2, another good friend of the channel, Good 2 111 or Perp, Non-Stop Favourite 52, and Tango Hang 0, also known as Tango. Bloody good flying, you chaps, you bloody good chaps, good show, all that. Yeah, amazing flying, honestly. That was a really, really good display. Message from Dorito. That's a good message from Dorito there. Awesome. And with that, I'd say that's pretty much, 2023 Thunder and Lightning over Arizona complete. That was the air show. They don't want you to cheer. Roblox is a dictatorship. Ghostly says, Patron, before you leave. Yes, I'm not going to leave just yet. Follow. I'm following Ghostly. Fair enough. Yeah, that's pretty much day 1 of Thunder and Lightning Arizona complete. Of course, being day 1, there will be a day 2. Oh, hello, Redacted. Hello. Hi. My friend who wanted a screenshot. Well, I think I can abuse my power and, I don't know what. Travel. It's chased out. I can abuse my power a little bit. And bring him over here. There you go. There we go. Good stuff. Anyway, that's it. Of course, we can't complete the air show without a few words from its amazing host, Khan. Knuzzle, are you there?
Yep.
Yeah, a few words about your air show.
Yeah, it's massive success for today. I honestly didn't expect so many people to show up. It was awesome. And I had a good time. Thank you.
Awesome, sweet. Well, with all that said, of course, there is a day 2 tomorrow. We're going to be watching... Which teams are going to be flying? According to the list, it's going to be the... flyover from the F-16. We're going to be watching the F-15 Strike Eagle, the combat search and rescue demonstration. That one's very much not to be missed. Having 6 aircraft airborne
It's going to be fun.
at any given time. Hello, hey, you alright? Sweet. Yeah, so that one's definitely not to be missed. 6 aircraft flying at a time. 2 F-16s, 2 A-10s and 2 Pavehawks in that demo. We're going to be watching the FA-18F Super Hornet demo team flying alongside the Corsair Legacy flight. That's going to be really good. We've got a Japanese F-16 Viper, which is very cool. I haven't seen this one before, so that'd be very cool. We're getting a fly past from the U-2 Dragon Lady. Big, wide glider-like... recon spy plane, basically. They're really cool. Bloody noisy in real life, those things, surprisingly so. And then I'm not 100% if we've got the Black Knights perform. I've received some intel that they might not be flying tomorrow. Con, can you confirm? Are they flying?
Unfortunately, they will not.
They won't be
8% is
flying.
busy tomorrow.
Okay, no worries. Well, that's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 aircraft flying in total tomorrow. Which, I don't know if that's... Same, yeah, that's a lot of aircraft flying tomorrow, certainly not to be missed. And then, of course, RIAT will be on next week if you're standing by for that. But until then, that's all from us here at RIAT. Not RIAT, what am I on about? Thunder and Lightning over Arizona. Until tomorrow, we'll see you for day 2. That's Patron out. Con, and who's else in this VC? Co-host Dorito. Dorito, say hi.
Hey, I'm here. Hello.
Dorito's here as well. You guys, give me an outro.
Thank you for showing your support for this air show. We've been planning this for months and months and months. I even went to the Rio show like a couple weeks before this, so I could give Con the real air show treatment. So I was very lucky to do that. Yeah. So Con, you can take it away. You can close your show out.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and shut down the game. Thank you everybody for watching and even showing up in the game. Have a good day.
Thanks so much. Yeah, Wings Arizona out, and also Patron out. Goodbye.